Are you ready to learn how to make your reels more inclusive and get more engagement?
We hope so, because today we are going to be talking about Instagram captioning, adding subtitles to your reels and stories to make them more accessible to everyone.
And by the time that we're done, you will not only understand the importance of adding subtitles to your reels, but you'll also know exactly how to do it like a pro. So if you're ready to make your content more inclusive and boost your engagement on Instagram, you're in for a treat.
And if you're new here, we're the team behind the Instagram Expert. I'm Morgan Sutton.
And I'm Subi Zimmerman. Together, we've taught thousands of businesswomen how to actually make money on Instagram through our digital courses and our coaching programs.
So don't forget to follow us on Instagram at the Instagram Expert, where we post tips every day to keep your feed feeling fresh and your business growing with Instagram.
Alrighty, let's dive into it. Why is adding captions to your reels so important?
Well, for starters, it's a game changer for accessibility for the hearing impaired. By including those subtitles, you're making your content accessible to a wider audience and showing that you really care about that inclusivity. Okay, so first let me share my screen here. So this is what an Instagram reel looks like, right? And you can see that there's this text in the reel that allows us to see what Sue's talking about, whether or not she's on camera or we're going to a screen record. And it makes it really easy to understand what's happening on the video without listening to the volume on.
A lot of people don't turn their volume up when they're on Instagram. So reading and seeing is so important. And it's not just about accessibility. Adding captions also does improve the SEO of your reels, the search engine of your reels, making them more discoverable to users who are searching for related content.
Exactly. So beyond having subtitles being the thing that helps your content more accessible to those that are hearing impaired, it allows your content to be more inclusive. It also really serves your business in a broader sense.
Now that you know why they're so important, let's talk about how to actually add them to your reels.
It is actually super simple. Now, years ago when we first started doing reels, this wasn't built into the app and it took so much time, right, Sue?
Yeah.
But now we're able to do it right inside of the app. So here I am in the reels feature. And after recording or pulling a video, we're on that edit screen. And you can tap on the little smiley face button. That means stickers, right? And this button exists both in stories and in reels. So when I tap on that, you'll see it's at the very top here under all stickers, the blue button that says captions. When I tap that, it will start transcribing the audio and will generate those subtitles, that captioning for you, which is so cool, right? We didn't have it in the app. Now it's done in a click of a button.
Yes. And sometimes you need to be a little patient and wait for it to start auto generating. But it's so nice to have this feature now. Let me tell you, you can also resize it, right? You can move the captions around. You can make them bigger. You can make them smaller. You want to make sure that they're not covering your face or any other important visuals.
Exactly. And you kind of want to let them play so that you can see that it does that. So you notice that I'm using my finger to pinch to change that size. And when you tap in, there are also so many different styles, right? So notice here at the bottom of the screen, there are these different font styles that have such different varieties and some of them are even just brand new. And then up at the top of the screen, you can see that there's this little color wheel where we could change the color of the text or change that highlight. Is it outlined? So a lot of good options.
Yeah, and I love that you can put the background behind it as well if you want it to have like a text box as well. You just need to keep tapping that to get your options in front of you to see which one works best. The point is you want to make sure that your captions pop and don't compete with the video, but stand out so that people can actually read them. But Maureen, one of the features I love is that if you do find any errors in the caption, there is a solution to this problem. You can just hold down on the caption and let go right there. And then, they're going to appear in this vertical line. White text will appear, one word per line. And what this does is it allows you to edit or even delete a word that you don't want there, or backspace, or change, sometimes when you say dollar amounts or hashtags, you just want to go in there and just edit out your captions and just make sure that it's in alignment with what you're saying. And you can just scroll through your entire caption, which I love that it has this feature, because sometimes it detects your accent a different way than the word is being shown, right?
That's a great point. And then so once we were done watching it and reading it through, you just hit that done button, and now we're able to see it playing here again, finalize any features, hit done in the upper right-hand corner again, and the captions are there and ready for the other finishing touches of your reel.
Yeah, and I like tapping done is really important, because I've done this many times, and if you don't tap done, you have to do it again. So that is a key thing to mention. But now that you know,
I have definitely been caught there, Sue, where I've made changes and then didn't press done, and then it doesn't save. So that's actually a really good hack.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so now that you know how to add these captions, which is so important, and you know how to edit them, and why editing captions to your reels is so important, it's just such an easy step that you should not be skipping.
I would definitely say that if you are talking in any reel or story, add those captions. No matter what.
Okay.
And so now that you know how to do captions, you probably want some more reel hacks. Well, we have another resource for you about how to create professional and engaging reels. You can download our free guide. It's called 5 Quick and Easy Hacks for More Professional and Engaging Reels, and it's available in the description below.
I mean, come on, who doesn't love a good hack? You definitely want to grab it.
And there are so many features in the tool, right? So the more features that you know, the more understanding that you have about how to make the best possible reels for your Instagram account.
Yeah, and then you don't become that person that says, I can't do this, it's too hard. You become that person that says, I know how to do all of it.
Exactly.
Thanks so much for tuning in, and we cannot wait to see your reels.